All right, so here is the Safer website. I mentioned about accessing the Safer registry. So I want to show you how to get there. So Safer, as it's indicated right here, stands for Safety and Fitness Electronic Records. So the website is safer.fmcsa, as in Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, .dot for Department of Transportation, .gov for government. So once you're onto this website, you'll just scroll down the very middle and you'll see a tab called Licensing and Insurance. So licensing and insurance, if you click on here, it'll bring you to this screen, which at the very top, you'll have a drop-down menu. If you choose the drop-down menu, it says FMCSA Register. So you'll click on that and hit go. And then it gives you your choice of a PDF or the HTML versions of the daily reports sent out on activity done on each and every company out there. So as you see, there's 119 pages worth for yesterday, or was that today? I'm sorry, I just clicked on it. Okay, as of today, and it says even as of 10:30 a.m. today, of things that were done, actions taken with this registry. So just kind of a quick zoom up real close to it. So anything from name changes to revocations to approvals and stuff, all this is on here. So how you'll use it is so this one is name changes, and actually name change is a pretty good resource in which to go into to look for potential clients. And I'm speaking as a dispatcher would be looking for a motor carrier. So the first thing you want to do is look at the type of company they are. FF stands for freight forwarder. Most likely, if you're a dispatcher, you wouldn't be working with a freight forwarder, but MC stands for motor carrier, and these are the type of companies you'll work with. As you also see, they're already giving you the states in which these businesses are based out of. So I would just pick one of a location in my same state just because you may be more familiar with it. You know, building rapport has a lot to do with just knowing where that person comes from. And we all have an affinity towards where we are. You know, home is where the heart is, as they say. So I'm going to open up a second window in Safer to show you how to use this information. So from the second window, you're going to go to company snapshot. And I'm hoping my second window popped up. It may have not, but we'll see. So back here, it shows the MC numbers. So let's go to Edinburgh, Texas. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Edinburgh is closer to uh, Austin, I believe, but I just want to use something here at the top. So all we know is there was a name change that was done and accepted as of May the 6th. So most likely the name change has to do with adding LLC, or they could have just, again, started up a brand new LLC of Ryder Express LLC in the state of Texas. So going into the MC number, and I'm going to choose to search by MC number. It says they were not found. So let me actually go and look by Ryder Express LLC, because there's a couple ways you can look for their name. So let's see what comes up when we look up Ryder Express LLC. So here they are. Not quite sure why. Okay, because they are not active. Their MC number is not yet active. So here is a client. If you like to work with brand new authorities that haven't got running yet, which is usually a great opportunity to get in there and help them because they haven't formed any habits. They're looking for help. You know, when you're starting a new company, it's a very intense process. So they're looking for help. But as a dispatcher, your job is to get them a certain type of load. So I'm making this bigger. And so it's showing what they're registering to do. So general freight, grains, paper products, beverages, and dry bulk. So most likely they have a dry van, but with this grain, they may have a hopper, And so dry bulk, they can have a dry van or a hopper, either or. But this gives you just some more information about them. And notice it's got a phone number. So you can call and you can ask about this company. You can call and ask them. Now, warning, this is what 90% of other people, companies are doing, because this is a very common way to find clients. So you may want to do a Google search and see where else this Rider Express is showing up. So you just basically, again, do another Google search and find out more about them. Now, they're based out of Edinburgh, so this is probably not them. And it's also a different name, Mo Riders. All it's doing is just a search. And you can find, as Google shows you, just different things about the company. Being that they're brand new, and how can you tell they're brand new? This MCS 150 is the dates of the last change. And we saw that there was a name change. That's how we even got their information in the first place. But you can go into their profile, again, through licensing and insurance. Again, confirm that you are not a robot. Choosing HTML. And actually, this one's really interesting because it does not have a pending application. So they've already went through the timeline to become activated. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So when you go into authority history, you're able to see more information about them. So this was dismissed, which means taken off the active roster back in July 18th of 2019. So for this company to be up and running again, they have to go through what they call reinstatement. And that's another process, another conversation. But if you do back office support, this is a client in which you can help, and you understand what I mean by reinstatement. So there's a lot of services that this person may need. And so contacting them, with your specific services, with the information you can find out by using this tab, is very helpful. So you can just go through, again, 119 pages full of activity that recently happened. And you know that people are only going to be doing activity as they're trying to make changes. They're trying to get up and ready to go. Some of this activity is them being put out of service. So if you offer, once again, those back office services, you can offer that. You can call with that specific purpose to help this carrier. So hopefully this was a helpful video. Again, quick, easy resource, costs $0, doesn't have to require any special knowledge. You just look, follow up with this information, and you have a daily list of more than enough business to help you be successful. All right. Thank you very much for watching.